We'd like to tell you the cold, hard facts about another kind of motor oil. An oil that will give the average car up to 10 extra miles per tank full of gas. A synthetic engine lubricant that can also help a properly maintained car get started at 35 below zero. Mobil 1, the oil that saves you gas and turns over at 35 below.
Schlitz Light.
Schlitz Light beer has a third fewer calories than our other fine beer, and all the taste beer drinkers expect from Schlitz.
Why does he drink that? It is his beer. It's the only light beer with gusto. Schlitz Light.
Beer drinkers know it took Schlitz to bring the taste to light.
CBS Sports Spectacular next Saturday with the World Motorcycle Jumping Championships.
Well, they're going to try to jump over 20 cars first. That's 100 feet. The second jump will be 110 feet over 22 cars. The record's 23 cars. And the winner will have one chance to do that, Lance.
First down and 10 yards to go at the 11-yard line. This is Newhouse. Robert Newhouse moves it. Gets it past the 16-yard line. Manny Sistrunk made the stop.
Let's watch the fullback, Robert Newhouse, off the left side. Good block up there by the guard. Now watch Newhouse plant off the left foot, come back. Manny Sistrunk. First hit by Berge and then ridden down piggyback style by Manny Sistrunk.
Second and 4 at the 17-yard line.
35 yards now for Newhouse on the ground.
Preston Pearson's the tailback. Newhouse the upback. Preston Pearson got the first down, or did he? It's very close. John Bunning. And on the stop with Manny Sistrunk.
He got it by about a half a yard.
That's what he did. First and 10. At the 22-yard line. And here comes Tony Dorsett into the ball game, and Preston Pearson has come out. Dorsett's first appearance here in the third quarter.
Tell you, that extra point block by Art Toms looms pretty big right now.
I beg your pardon now. It is Preston Pearson. Preston Pearson back there at the tailback, and Newhouse is the upback. They fake the handoff and pass it out to Newhouse, incomplete. It is Staubach rolling. Fake the handoff to Pearson and through to Newhouse, incomplete. Randy Logan covering, second and 10 at the 22.
Yeah, some of the Cowboy receivers today have got a case of just can't quite get the handle of it. That's about 4 or 5, I know, that's been dropped that should have been caught.
Butch Johnson is coming into that huddle. We still have not seen Dorsett in the third quarter of the ball game. Drew Pearson coming to a wide right, and Butch Johnson takes the wide left. Preston Pearson at the 21-yard line. Loss of a yard. Third and 11. Carl Hairston there.
Good defense. Boy, good defense. They strung that sweep-type play out to the left. Watch this now. There's your guard. Rafferty, again, has really done a good job. Neely, 73, is trying to get a standoff against Carl Hairston. He does his part of it. And the Eagle defense, again, comes up with another good play. I tell you, they have played just great today.
Preston Pearson's carried 10 times for 30 yards into the shotgun now. On a third and 11, it's Staubach for the direct pass. Staubach. And it's complete to Preston Pearson, first and 10. He was upended at the 50-yard line by Herman Edwards, number 46. Stepped out of bounds on the 45, as you just saw, and that's where the ball is spotted. Preston Pearson, the greatest free agent pickups in the history of the game. Newhouse. Bill Berge pulls him down. Short of the 45-yard line.
Well, that's not Newhouse's best move, you know. Robert Newhouse, the type of back, has got to hit the hole quick and just keep on rolling. Once he starts to look around and try to find a hole, he really loses his effectiveness.
3 minutes, 56 seconds remaining to be played in the third quarter. The Philadelphia Eagles 7 and the Dallas Cowboys 6. Second down. Staubach. Preston Pearson, the tailback. Staubach throwing, and it is complete. Drew Pearson. Drew Pearson's at the 40. It was John Bunning who pulled him down as he got to the 40-yard line.
Probably the best wide receiver in the business today. Drew Pearson on the right side. Staubach. Right here. Watch he come back for the football a little bit, Lindsey, what he does so well. Now he really becomes dangerous. He's trying to get free. He's holding the ball a little bit loosely with the left hand. He cuts back to the outside. He's really collared by Bunning.
Come on, defense!
16-yard pickup.
Staubach is 10 for 20, 90 yards. The Giants 7, Washington 6 in the third quarter. First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Dallas in Philadelphia territory. Reverse play with Butch Johnson carry. Johnson is pulled down for a loss by Drew Mahalik. Back at the 42-yard line.
Hey, we're waiting for that one, Lindsey.
Clock shows 2.5 minutes remaining to be played here in the third quarter. And the Philadelphia Eagles are still hanging on to a 1-point lead. That's Golden Richards coming to that huddle, number 83. Tom Landry pacing.
I love the offense of the Dallas Cowboys. It'd be a great offense to play in because it's so diversified. You can have a lot of fun with it. You can do almost anything in the world. He does more things with his offense than any team in professional football.
And it's a precision offense. Fake withdrawn. Staubach throws to Drew Pearson. He's got it. Drew Pearson at the 25-yard line. John Outlaw made the stop.
Yeah, he's starting to work with his favorite receiver. On the right side, Drew Pearson. Here comes the blitz up the middle. Here comes LeMaster. Watch Pearson pick him up. Beautiful pickup by Preston Pearson, enabling Staubach to have time to come to his favorite receiver, Drew Pearson, who really beat Johnny Outlaw. It wasn't Johnny's fault because you give that guy that much time, and he can do a lot of things.
18-yard pickup on the play as Drew Pearson goes to the sidelines. Pearson has caught 4 for 54 yards. Tony Hill is in there, the wide receiver now. He's in the slot and he's in motion. Tony Hill. Staubach on a screen left. Taken by Butch Johnson. Pulled out at the 23-yard line by Drew Mahalik and Bill Berge. Gain of 2 yards on the play will make it 2nd down and 8 for the Dallas Cowboys.
And that's another good thing, a point I think I should bring out. Here's Tony Hill, a rookie out of Stanford. Now, most teams wouldn't be playing a rookie receiver when you got guys like Pearson, Golden Richards in a game as close as this, Lindsey, but Landry moves them in. It gets them used to the pressure, gets them used to the game, that when they are called upon in a crucial situation, that they know what they're doing.
41 seconds left in the third quarter with Newhouse carrying. Close to the 21-yard line. Drew Mahalik was there, former Notre Dame linebacker. Along with Charlie Johnson.
I'll tell you that.
Efren Herrera, loosening up his leg along the sideline.
You know, win, lose, or draw, I think the Philadelphia Eagles defense can really be proud of the job that they've done today. They have been out on that field much too much.
Third down play here for the Dallas Cowboys as Staubach drops back. Staubach, penalty markers thrown. Staubach got it to the 17. He didn't get the first down. He was trying to stretch his body out, but there's a marker to be checked out. It's holding against the Dallas Cowboys.
That's the first holding call we've had this afternoon. I'm glad to report the only one. I've seen many, many holding calls in the National Football League.
Time has run out in the period as well, as time expired on that play. Don Wedge, the referee, checking out the administration.
They'll take it for sure, no question about it.
Yes.
Yes, check it out. Staubach got to the 17-yard line.
10-yard penalty will move the ball back to the 32-yard line. That's what Wedge is indicating. Let's get the penalty here.
Holding, offense, number 67, third down, end of period.
So that's the end of the third quarter with the score, Philadelphia Eagles 7 and the Dallas Cowboys 6.
Maria gets mixed up in the most unusual romance since Cupid first drew his arrow in tonight's hilarious episode of On Our Own, here on CBS.
We have 1 quarter to play here at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, with the Philadelphia Eagles holding a 1-point lead. This is Lindsey Nelson with Paul Horning. The Dallas Cowboys have the ball 3rd and 18 at the 32. Pat Donovan was called for the holding penalty. Dallas has drawn 5 penalties for 40 yards. Philadelphia's drawn none. They're in the shotgun on 3rd down and long. Staubach stops now and throws, and it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Golden Richards down the sideline. It'll be 4th down.
And here comes a long field goal attempt of Fran Herrera. Line of scrimmage is what, Lindsey, about the 32. They spotted around the 40, so it'll be a 50-yard.
49 or 50 as they get it in line.
50 field goal attempt.
49 as Charlie Waters is in the hole for a Fran Herrera, one of the better placement kickers in the game. If good, it will put Dallas ahead. Nope, it's wide. So the ball will be spotted at the line of scrimmage, which is the 32. And the Philadelphia Eagles get the ball 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line. And the score is still the Philadelphia Eagles 7 and the undefeated Dallas Cowboys 6. 14 minutes, 49 seconds left to play.
Up your new Radio Shack catalog yet? It's free at your nearby Radio Shack, and they're going fast. It's almost as if we've taken this whole store and crammed it right into the catalog. Realistic hi-fi systems, tape recorders, antennas, hobby kits, electronic parts, smoke detectors, TV games, and our famous line of realistic CB radios. Get your free copy today, only at Radio Shack, a Tandy company.
In stage 1 of my life, I couldn't stand dull wheels. I'm the same in stage 2 with my new 78 Ford LTD2, the trimmer, sportier LTD at a trimmer price, the LTD of mid-size cars. If you're a sporty guy who appreciates the finer things in life, welcome to stage 2.
Isn't it you in an LTD2? You'll never know till you try.
Welcome to LTD2.
A better idea from Ford.
What's the matter with the love machine?
I think I met Mr. Right.
Watch the love machine get turned on Our Own.
Fabulous.
The Philadelphia Eagles have a 1-point lead, and they have the ball 1st and 10 at their own 32 in the 4th quarter. Hogan, and he moved it up to the 34-yard line. Maybe the 33. There's spotted the 33. D.D. Lewis made the tackle. Gain of a yard makes it 2nd down and 9 yards to go. Ron Jaworski takes a look at the sideline. The Polish rifle quarterbacking these Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, and they need some first downs in a bad way.
Sending Carmichael far to the left side. He still has not caught a pass today. Came into the game having caught passes in 71 consecutive games.
Man-to-man coverage over on that side. Oh, there he goes out to get double team.
Jaworski. Well, he was trying to get it to Carmichael, but he was hit by Randy White immediately, forcing him to get rid of it before he wanted to. 3rd and 9 at the 33.
Well, that Dallas front four puts a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
3rd down conversions. The Eagles are 4 for 10 here this afternoon. Dallas 7 for 16.
Shows you how much more time the Dallas offense has been on the field than Philadelphia's.
Charlie Smith is outside Carmichael, double right.
Come on, time.
Jaworski going long to Charlie Smith. Incomplete. Benny Barnes back there. Benny Barnes, 31.
Good coverage. Going to bring in the punting team. Well, they went for the home run. You see the strength, the right arm of Ron Jaworski here. It's throwing into a slight breeze going down this way. He really let it go. Benny Barnes, good coverage right there. Kept his eye on the ball. There's the block. Charlie Waters.
And there goes Charlie Waters in for a touchdown. Charlie Waters, well, they almost blocked the punt about 3 different times, and they finally pulled it off here in the 4th quarter.
Oh, that's a big blow. And a great play by the Dallas defense. I tell you, they've had trouble moving the football. Philadelphia Eagle defense has just been superb, and then they come up with a big play. They can beat you in so many ways, Lindsay.
So the Dallas Cowboys have taken a lead by a score of 12-7 here in the 4th quarter. They have a conversion attempt. Charlie Waters.
No question here. He's in for 6.
Efren Herrera. It is no good. It is wide. Efren Herrera's boot. But there is a consultation on the field.
He threw a flag in the vicinity of John Sanders, a safety man. Let's check it out.
That's exactly what the officials are doing.
Well, we're like you folks sitting at home. We don't know either.
There are not many areas of agreement in that group.
Illegal procedure. Defense, 12 men on the field. Reattempt the goal.
How about that? 12 men on the field. I wonder how many times that happens in the course of a season when nobody notices.
What a big penalty here. They had 12 men on the field. The kick was no good, right?
Right, but they get to try it again.
Well, that changes the complexion of it a little bit. Of course, if they scored a touchdown, kicked the extra point, they'd win anyway.
As the defensive player said once, too many men on the field. Which one? Oh, now, Efren Herrera tries again. This time it's good.
But it was blocked.
It was deflected. It was deflected through the goalpost, and the conversion finally is good. And so with 13 minutes, 48 seconds remaining to be played in the game, the Dallas Cowboys have taken a lead over the Eagles by a score of 13-7.
Cicely Tyson for Color Track by RCA.
My rose is red, my skin is dark brown, and my dress is bright orange. If these colors don't look right to you, you should know about Color Track from RCA. Getting the color right is what Color Track is all about. It actually adjusts the colors and locks them on track.
Before you see the color track system grabs it, aligns it, defines it, sharpens it, tones it, and locks the color on track.
RCA is making television better and better.
Sir, what's the hurry? Going to rent a car. Oh, well, you don't have to run. Gotta run. Oh, no, if you had an Avis Wizard number, you could walk.
Walk.
Call toll-free and let our Wizard system do the running. Just show a major credit card, license, sign, and get the car.
I don't have to run through airports?
Not with Avis.
I can walk through airports.
We try harder, Avis. Avis, we don't know another way.
I'm walking through airports.
Larry Marshall and Herb Lusk are deep to receive the kickoff of Efren Herrera. Lusk moves up. He has it at the 7. Lusk at the 10, to the 15, to the 20, to the 25. Lusk across the 30, stopped at the 31-yard line. It was Mike Hegman downfield to make the tackle. So the Eagles, trailing in the ball game now, have it at their own 31-yard line.
Lindsay, Jay Saldy got credit for that block punt. While we were showing the replay, very quickly he went in, blocked the punt. Charlie Walters picked it up and scored, so that gives Dallas a 6-point lead here.
Offensive players, Dallas has had 59 and the Eagles have had 44. First and 10 here at the 31-yard line. Sullivan. He is across the 40, and he moves it out to the 43-yard line, where it is a first and 10 for the Philadelphia Eagles.
12-yard pickup. Tom Sullivan around the right side. Saw a little daylight and got the first down.
Cliff Harris came up to make the stop.
Here's some updates, Lindsey. Seattle's cut Miami's lead to 11, fourth quarter. Just the start of the fourth quarter. It's Miami 24, Seattle 13. And Oakland, Stabler, a touchdown pass to Blitnikoff. New York 27, Oakland 21 started the fourth quarter.
Sullivan's carried 11 times for 66 yards. This is Hogan. Lunged through, moved it up to the 48-yard line. Charlie Waters made the tackle. Gain of about 4 yards on the play. Spotted short of the 48. Quick pitch to Sullivan. Penalty marker is thrown. He got near the 50. Larry Cole in on the tackle.
Oh, good block. Mike Hogan, the fullback, the lead back.
Holding against the Eagles.
Philadelphia can't afford that, not against this defense. You put them in a second, third and long. Let that front four tee off on the quarterback. You better be ready.
It's a 10-yard penalty, of course.
I think I'll take a look at Harvey Martin on this little shot.
Pick this one up from the referee.
Holding, offense, number 17, second down.
Harold Carmichael. Second down and 15 at the 38. Carmichael takes the left set and Charlie Smith the right set. Ron Jaworski.
Let's see if he goes to Carmichael and he can atone for that holding penalty. He hadn't caught a pass all day again.
Sullivan can't find a corner to turn. Mike Hegman and Charlie Waters at the 33 for a loss of about 5.
Well, I don't guess they want to make a mistake. Choice of play is a little questionable there as far as I'm concerned, Lindsey. You got second and 15. You trail by 6. 12 minutes to go in this ball game. You got to try to pick up the first down. Now it's a definite passing situation. All your 4 defensive linemen will be going at number 7.
Third down and 20 yards to go. Carmichael's in the slot left.
They have double teamed him every play almost here.
Jaworski. Going to Hogan, incomplete. That will bring the punting unit onto the field. Mark Washington was covering defensively. Jaworski comes off. Spike Jones comes on to punt. Gregory was the man putting the big rush on.
I'll tell you, that Dallas defense, they don't give you enough time to throw a 20-yard pattern. You almost have to throw 10, 12-yard patterns when you're in a passing situation because that front four is putting so much pressure on the quarterback. He's got to release the football a little ahead of schedule.
You saw Butch Johnson in single safety. Spike Jones will do the punting. He's averaged 30 yards on his punch today. Dennis Franks in to make the pass. Johnson calls for a fair catch and makes it at the 40-yard line. They will start first and 10 nearer the 41-yard line. We have now 11 minutes, 28 seconds left to play in this game, and the Dallas Cowboys are leading the Eagles by a score of 13-7.
Inside this new Firestone radial tire is an improved steel cord with 5 million miles of developmental testing. Where once we used 5 strands, we now use 10 strands of steel. 7 around 2, wrapped by 1. A cord construction so important, Firestone named the tire for it. 7, 2, 1. The new steel-belted radial 721. Now, from Firestone.
Who is the #1 investment firm in the East? Who is the #1 investment firm in the Midwest? Who is the #1 investment firm in the South? Who is the #1 investment firm in the West?
You know who. Merrill Lynch. All around America, more investors turn to Merrill Lynch than any other investment firm. Sure, there are lots of investment firms, but there's only one Merrill Lynch.
Oh, the Saints have come back. They trailed 21-0, Linz, and Bobby Scott is now quarterbacking the Saints. I know he's thrown one touchdown pass.
And Tony Dorsett's in the ball game now. Newhouse is the other running back. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys, and they have the ball across their own 40-yard line. Drew Pearson comes wide to the left. Staubach is still the quarterback. Newhouse to the 46-yard line. Frank Lemaster on the tackle, along with John Bunny. 2nd down and 5 at the 46. Drew Pearson comes to a wide left. Dorsett struggles to the 49 as Bill Berge cuts him off there.
You know, a point I'd like to make about the Dallas Cowboys, this probably is not one of their best games of the year, Lindsay. They haven't really moved the ball with that much consistency on offense, but one great thing about a team, when you're a great football team, when you're not playing your best and you still win, you come out on top. That's really a mark of a great football team. There are going to be 2 or 3 games during the year that they don't play up to their capabilities, but if they can still come out on top, that's the mark of the great ones.
3rd down and 2 yards to go. Staubach's got the ball. He's got the 1st down, and he's at the 40-yard line. 35. Staubach at the 30, 25. Brought down from behind. 1st and 10 inside the 20-yard line. Randy Logan brought him down.
You saw him run out of gas, but he did the job. Watch the bootleg. There's everybody on the left side. That's Ralph Neely. He gets on the outside. Now Staubach cuts back. He's got Johnny Outlaw to beat, but he's going to run out of gas here. Big run by Roger Staubach. Finally pulled down by Randy Logan. 32 yards on that.
Just short of the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dallas Cowboys. Newhouse popped just about the time he got the handoff. Charlie Johnson, the nose guard, was there.
Boy, look at this one. 28-27. Stabler has thrown, I know, 1 touchdown pass to Blitnikoff. Richard Todd, not a bad day, 4 touchdown passes. And they're still in the 4th quarter. I think that's got to be with at least 6 or 7 minutes to go.
2nd down and 11 yards to go at the 19th. 9.5 minutes left to play in this game. Dorsett, tailback in the eye. Dorsett to the 13-yard line. Penalty markers thrown. Randy Logan pulled him down.
Berge giving him a little lip too, boy. Is that a face mask or personal foul?
Against the Philadelphia Eagles, and it'll be half the distance, which will put the ball at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal. We get it here.
Personal foul. Defense piling on. 1st down.
Let's see where the piling on. This is Dorsett off the left side. Good running. Up the middle. Plants his right foot. Sees a little daylight. Now he's trying to get to the outside. That's 41. There's the pile on. Number 26, John Sanders.
It is 1st down and goal to go for the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia 7-yard line. Power I formation. Familiar Dallas alignment. Dorsett popped at the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and goal at the 5. Bill Berge led the defensive charge.
Oh, and they're giving him a little heat there. Of course, they do this with all Heisman Trophy winners. I can tell you that from experience. Your first year in the league, they like to pop you a little bit extra. That's big Bill Berge, and now everybody converges on him. Yep, down. And let's see if we can pick up a little talk here. They'll talk to you. You say, rookie, how do you like it? Look at Berge. He gives him a little pat also. Oh, it's a little bit too much, I think. Dorsett now 47 yards on 11 carries.
Spotted at the 6-yard line where it's second down and goal. Dorsett's the tailback. Newhouse at the 5. Charlie Johnson made the stop.
I tell you, Eagle defense is just... It's been tough.
It's been tough, and as you have pointed out, Paul Horn, they've been out there a lot.
They sure have. Here's Newhouse off the left side. Number 65, Charlie Johnson, who's really played a good game. He's the middle guard, plays right head up the center.
Pete Lasitich comes into the ball game. Charlie Johnson comes off now. He was shaken on that last one. Johnson has come off. Lasitich in at the nose guard. Third and goal at the 5.
Oh, Frank LeMaster just really upended him. This is what you get paid $1 million for, folks. Here's 33. Dorsett looks like he's got 6, right? Watch 55. Frank LeMaster. He says, not today.
John Sanders doing his thing again, and we're going to have a field goal attempt now. Efren Herrera will attempt with Charlie Waters holding. This will be an 18-yard field goal attempt.
Big field goal for Dallas. Puts them, if it's good, it would put them up by 9 points. Put them over that 7-point barrier.
Dallas leading right now by 6, 13-7.
Here comes 6'8" Harold Carmichael, and he'll try to block it. Watch him. Let's take a look at this, Linz. This is a good shot from the end zone. Watch number 17.
But it's good. A field goal by Herrera is good, but there's a penalty marker. Who's this one against?
Procedure. Defense. 12 men.
12 men
field eyes on the kickoff.
Well, they have 12 men on the field again. They're having trouble with the arithmetic. And they'll be penalized on the kickoff. The penalty here is declined. The conversion counts. And the score is the Dallas Eagles 16, and the Dallas Cowboys 16, and the Philadelphia Eagles 7. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left to play in the game.
And I counted them, Lindsay, as they came off the field. They did have 12 men on the field. Get away with it. It's a great play.
Sports Spectacular on CBS next Saturday. The World Motorcycle Jumping Championships, followed by the Women's Junior Gymnastic Invitational.
Well, those girls are really something. They're from the U.S., Romania, Czechoslovakia, and the USSR. It's a great event, so don't miss it.
World's Strongest Men competition will be a wheelbarrow race. That's the CBS Sports Spec next Saturday afternoon. Herb Lusk has dropped back with Larry Marshall to receive the kickoff for the Philadelphia Eagles. The ball is being placed by the official on the 35-yard line. Now he is enforcing the penalty for the 12 men on the field. Goes it up 5 yards, and they'll kick it from the 40-yard line. Scoring drive was 58 yards, 9 plays, and they kept the ball 4 minutes, 17 seconds. Ended up with an 18-yard field goal by Efren Herrera.
That's going to force the Philadelphia Eagles, I think, to go upstairs consistently. They're going to have to open up their passing attack a little bit. That Dallas defense has really controlled Jaworski today, but he's going to have to go upstairs if he hopes to get back in this football game.
Herrera waiting for the officials to get straightened out here as they've been in consultation, each with the other. A conclave that will continue. I would assume that it has to do with the enforcement of the penalty, or the non-enforcement for the penalty. And it turns out to be a non-enforcement of the penalty, and the ball is put back at the 35-yard line. So I would assume that it was a declination, so that the point counted and that there is no penalty.
Okay, a declination of that rule. It was wonderful. It's just wonderful. Pittsburgh 20, Houston 10.
Herrera will kick off. Lusk and Marshall move up, and Marshall at the 20, 25, 30, 35, and across to the 37-yard line. The Eagles will start. 17-yard return by Marshall at their own 37. Bruce Huthard downfield to make the tackle. Cleveland 20, Buffalo 16 in the fourth quarter.
I just want to say hello to my friends over at the guided missile destroyer, the USS Claude Ricketts. Now, I was over there yesterday, Lindsay. You know, they've got a naval yard here, and I went on this destroyer where they shoot off the missiles, and they're revamping this ship. It's fantastic. I want to join the Navy.
I know you on it, and being interested in our defense of it, I was concerned about that. First and 10 at the 37-yard line. Jaworski's pass to Carmichael, who has caught passes in 72 consecutive games now. His first catch of the afternoon.
There he is. He's out there. Finally.
At the 44-yard line.
Picked up 8, about second 2, and they need to move the football in a hurry.
We have 6 minutes, 58 seconds left to play in the game. Dallas is leading 16-7. Lusk and Hogan are the setbacks for the Philadelphia Eagles. Lusk in motion to the outside left. Draw play to Hogan. Well, he got the first down, I think. He's very close to it. It will depend on always where they spot that elusive football.
Watch big number 79 here with the good right arm here. This is Hogan. Here comes the little slap here. You'll see it on the back. He comes over. Watch Martin. Whop! He got Gregory pretty good right on the side of his head. Got his own man. We've had a lot of talk about, of course, Melvin Morgan, the Cincinnati kid who really put a right elbow last Monday night. He's going to go see the commissioner and a little talk. I don't know how much he's going to be fined or what it is, but it is a problem, I think, today with some of the hits, especially most of your defensive backs are really the ones that take a shot at some of the receivers especially.
A little short, and it's going to be third down and about a foot to go. So they'll try to pick it up here with a double tight end alignment. Krepley and Richard Osborne are in there. Lusk is the tailback. Hogan's the up-back. Jaworski gets it, I think. But I thought so before also. There's a marker under the stuff. Ed Jones led the defensive charge.
Face mask, I think.
Face mask it is. That will make it a first down.
You know, there's a lot of publicity about cheap shots, and I think the players and maybe the coaches could really handle a lot of it. I know we played against a guy who had the reputation of that, and we saw in films where he would hit a couple of guys in the back of the head, and Coach Lombardi just turned and let's pick up the penalty.
Personal foul. Defense. Grasping the face mask, 5 yards. First down, number 72.
Well, I was saying, Lindsay, he turned off the projector one day in practice and said, if this kid does this, hits any of our guys behind the back of the neck or take a cheap shot, Bart, I want you to call the old Bootsy play. Just go, run a bootleg, run out of bounds, and I want the other 10 guys to go after him and take a shot at him. And if you don't get him, call the same play again. You have that happen at you 2 or 3 times, you'll think twice about a cheap shot.
Jaworski to Carmichael, and it is deflected by Cliff Harris into the hands of Mark Washington. Mark Washington with the interception returns to the 33-yard line.
And the Dallas defense is Mark Washington's first interception of the year. Here it comes. Jaworski, who's been intercepted 10 times coming into this ball game, which is the high in the league, tied with Lynn Dickey. And right here, he might have, if he jumped off these other foot, he probably could have got a hand on it. Just a little bad timing there. It's deflected. Mark Washington comes up with it. And it's Dallas football at the 34.
Dallas is leading 16-7. We have 6 minutes, 20 seconds left to play in the game. Newhouse and Dorsett. Newhouse stumbles a little on the takeoff. Franny, get ready. Moved it up to about the 38-yard line. Manny Sistrunk made the stop. He is a cousin of Otis Sistrunk of the Oakland Raiders. Second down play coming for the Dallas Cowboys. Second down and 6 yards to go. They have the ball at the 38. Dorsett. Oh, for a yard to the 39-yard line, which will make it 3rd and 5. Drew Mahalik.
Well, it's tough out there. Look at Berge giving Dorsett a little lip. All you got to do is just keep your cool, shake it off, smile at him, going back in the hole and try to break one. These defensive guys always, try to intimidate you a little bit. Why not? They're about 40 pounds heavier and a lot meaner. There's Berge, good linebacker. He's just trying to make him lose his cool.
Laidlaw is in the ball game with Pearson. Shotgun. Staubach. Pulled down back at the 40-yard line. That'll bring the punting unit on. Frank LeMaster dropped him.
Do you believe the New York Giants are beating the Washington Redskins 13-6? I wouldn't, but they are.
That's Larry Marshall dropping back. Well, they are, and you'll recall that last week, these Dallas Cowboys defeated the Washington Redskins. That was an emotional game. They've built up over the years an intense rivalry, Dallas and Washington.
Well, I'll tell you, if Washington loses and Dallas wins here today, that'll give them a 3-game lead. And they'll probably never be caught.
Danny White's punt hits at the 31, bounds back upfield, and goes out of bounds at the 36-yard line. So they will put it in play there, 1st and 10. Philadelphia Eagles trailing in the ball game with Dallas out front 16-7. 4 minutes, 22 seconds left to play in this game at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia before a sellout crowd. A 23-yard punt for Danny White.
Eagles got to do something in a hurry, Lindsey. 4:22 to go. They've got to go for the home run.
Lusk in motion. Jaworski rolling. Completes it to Krefli, his tight end. 1st and 10 at the Dallas 45-yard line. Krefli.
That's the 3rd catch today he's made with people all around him. Cliff Harris on the coverage here. And Jaworski really rifles it in there. A little bootleg on the right side. He's got a little time. Right there, boom, puts it right on the numbers. 18-yard pickup, 1st down, Eagles.
Richard Osborne's gone in at the tight end now. Krefli has come off the field. Charlie Smith is in a wide left. Carmichael in a wide right. Jaworski back to throw. It is complete to Hogan. Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So they picked up 4 on the play. D.D. Lewis ran him out. That'll make it 2nd down, 6 yards to go. Jaworski looking for the sideline marker. Carmichael goes to the wide left and Charlie Smith right. Lusk is the tailback and Hogan is the up back. Jaworski. And it is completed. Inside the 35-yard line. Charlie Waters on the tackle. Taken there by Richard Osborne, the tight end who replaced Krefli.
This is Richard Osborne, a second-year man from Texas A&M who just replaced Keith Krefli, who caught the last one. Right over the middle, he finds him, the tight end on a hook pattern. It's another 1st down for the Eagles. Jaworski now 8 out of 19 for 90 yards. He's had 2 intercepted and 1 touchdown pass.
1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 34-yard line of the Dallas Cowboys.
Watch out.
Jaworski popped by Martin.
Blind side again.
Harvey Martin got to him.
Here he comes from the left side. Man in motion right. You saw the safety there come over with the man in motion. And Jaworski pumps once. He's going to try to go deep, but he just doesn't have time to throw too many patterns over 15 or 20 yards. They need at least 3 out of this series, Lindsey. They need at least a field goal here. It's second down. I think they'll even go on fourth down, because they need at least a field goal anyway if they hope to win it. 10 points, but they could win 17-16. That would be asking an awful lot, but we've seen stranger things happen. They need a field goal.
2.5 minutes left to play. Second and 14. Jaworski complete to Lusk. Lusk at the 30, 25. Lusk to the 20. First down for the Philadelphia Eagles. Randy Hughes made the stop. 2:12 and the clock is running.
Now they can conserve a little time if they got in and out of the huddle a little more quickly. They're going to wait for the 2-minute timeout.
2:01, and there it is. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning as you look at the replay here.
This is Herb Lusk on the little square out. He's going to plant his left foot, come back to the inside. He's going to get down to the 20-yard line.
Introducing the Ford in your future, the new Ford Fairmont. A new car designed for today and the years ahead. Fairmont's mileage ratings are the same as a little VW Rabbit when both are equipped with automatic transmission. And this Fairmont, as shown, is actually sticker priced less than this Rabbit. Yet Fairmont has 90% of the head, leg, and shoulder room of most large cars. Fairmont, roomy but with mileage like a small car, and the lowest sticker price in its class. Test drive Fairmont, the newest, better idea from Ford.
When do you say Budweiser?
After we find 1 more mile an hour.
When do you say Budweiser?
Right now, or any time that's right for a cold beer is perfect for the smooth taste of the king of beers, Budweiser.
When you say Budweiser,
Here's to you, gentlemen.
you said it all.
Dallas Cowboys have a 9-point lead. They are leading 16-7. Philadelphia Eagles have the ball first and 10 at the 20-yard line. And the clock says 2 minutes remaining to be played in this game at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia. Carmichael goes to the left side. Charlie Smith to the right side. Hogan and Lusk are the setbacks for Ron Jaworski. Jaworski. Carmichael. Incomplete. Mark Washington covering defensively on Carmichael.
Had a shot at it. Pulls pattern with Big Harold coming over the middle. Jaworski, good pass protection, just rushed at the last minute by Gregory, and Mark Washington was right there. Would have been a great catch.
Second down and 10 yards to go. Philadelphia's ball at the Dallas 20-yard line.
That's exactly what they should have done, Lindsey. They try to get 7 as fast as they can, come back, try the onside kick.
They've got Randy Hughes in there in the nickel defense now. Do the Dallas Cowboys as Jaworski pumps this one incomplete. Over the middle. Intended for Hogan. Tom Henderson covering makes it 3rd and 10 at the 20-yard line. 1:51 in set there on your screen. Time remaining to be played in this game with Dallas leading 16-7.
Need an old alley-oop pass here to throw it down in that end zone. Let that big 6'8" Carmichael go up after it. Remember that? R.C. Owens?
R.C. Owens. Remember very well. San Francisco 49ers. It's Smith. The right flat, and he got just inside the 15. Clock is running. And now a timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. Timeout Eagles. 1:42 on the clock. Charlie Waters made the last stop. It'll be a 4th down coming up.
Gotta kick it.
4th and 5 at the 15-yard line. Horace Muleman has come on now. The idea is try to get the field goal, come back, try the onside kick, try to get the football, score a touchdown and a point, in which case you win by 1. That takes a great deal of doing in 1 minute and 42 seconds.
Sure does. Stay seated. You never know. We'll see an onside kick here for sure if he makes it.
Gabriel will hold for Horst Muhlmann. This will be a 32-yard attempt. A 32-yard attempt for Muhlmann. It is good. It is good. It is his second field goal of the season. And so the score is the Dallas Cowboys 16 and the Philadelphia Eagles 10 with 1 minute 37 seconds remaining to be played in this game. So we are set for a whirlwind finish here as they get themselves aligned for the kickoff.
When it's so cold, a radiator can freeze solid, and you're still rolling. That's the mark of Xerex. When it's so hot, a radiator can blow its top, and you're still driving cool. That's the mark of Xerex. When corrosion is eating holes in radiators, and you're still going strong. That's the mark of Xerex. Start fresh now with year-round protection. That's the mark of Xerex.
Well, everybody knows that the Philadelphia Eagles will try an onside kick, and so Dallas has one lone man back about the 15, and everybody else up there close. Butch Johnson is the lone man left back. Horst Muhlmann will attempt the onside kick. But Dallas recovers the ball, take it at their own 46-yard line. It was Charlie Waters on the football, and Waters hit the deck immediately, taking no chances. Dallas gets the ball first and 10. They have it at their own 46-yard line. One minute, 35 seconds left to play in this game.
Eagle defense now will try to strip the ball with the Dallas runners.
Newhouse and Dorsett are in the ball game for the Dallas Cowboys. Dorsett at his 44 for a loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and 12. Bill Berge on the tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles. Here is a timeout for the Philadelphia Eagles. Timeout coming with a minute and a half remaining to be played in the game, and Dallas leading 16 to 10.
America, you've been changing.
Coming, going, changing, growing. The things that make up life.
Why is Bank AmeriCard becoming Visa? To keep up with you.
You're traveling, you're moving, you're taking more from life.
Today you need money that's good around the corner, all across America, and in 117 countries around the world. That's why Bank AmeriCard is becoming Visa, the most widely recognized card in the world. Visa, we're keeping up with you.
Minute and a half to play here in this game at Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, with the Dallas Cowboys leading the Eagles 16 to 10. CBS Sports Championship Saturday coming up on Saturday, November 5th. Series championships of women's tennis, World Middleweight Boxing Championship, Valdez and Briscoe, and the Laurel International. That's all on Saturday, November 5th. Championship Saturday on CBS.
Great tennis. Chris Evert, Virginia Wade, the whole group.
2nd down and 12 yards to go. The Dallas Cowboys. Staubach rolls and throws to Newhouse. Newhouse back to the inside 30, 25, 20. High stepping inside the 15-yard line. Finally, Randy Logan dropped him.
You wonder why they threw the football under this circumstance. This is a very low percentage pass here to get intercepted. And Rodgers not going to throw the football if he's covered or had any chance for an interception. This is Newhouse. Nobody was over there. Had everybody beaten. All he had to do was lob it out there. And Newhouse, on a good effort, gets it inside the 15. A 41-yard pickup.
The Dallas Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line of the Eagles. Clock says 49 seconds remaining to be played in the game, and the clock is running. It has wound down now to exactly 40 seconds left to play. 16 to 10, Dallas leading, and they're going to take the delay penalty, I think. they're going to get it. It is wound down to 31 seconds. Delay of game. That's a 5-yard penalty, which will move the ball to the 19-yard line. Staubach going over for a word with Tom Landry. Jim Myers back there on the phone, the assistant head coach. Staubach hustling back into the huddle. The clock will start now on the snap. 31 seconds left.
Looks as if Dallas is going to stay unbeaten, Lindsay. 6-0. Matching their best start.
Exactly. On 2 other occasions, they started the season 6-0. Staubach simply hits the deck. Back at the 21-yard line. Drew Mahalik was there. But Staubach simply hit the deck. Clock stopped at 28 seconds. And here is a timeout, Philadelphia. So the Philadelphia Eagles hoping against hope that in some manner they can get the football in these closing seconds of play here in Philadelphia. Second down and 17 at the 21-yard line. Clock starts on the snap. Power eye. Again, Staubach hits the deck.
And looks as if the Eagles are going to go to 2-4 on the year. They played a great game defensively, but it just wasn't enough. A lot of leather popping out there today, Lindsay.
They're just going to let it run out here now. This game is over for all intents and purposes. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the game is over. The Dallas Cowboys are still undefeated, the only undefeated team in the National Conference, as they have defeated the Eagles 16-10. Tom Landry goes off the field, the Cowboys 16, and the Philadelphia Eagles 10, and that is a final score.
I've got enough to worry about. My roses, my back, weeds. When it comes to my money, I let someone else help me do the worrying. Ben here, my IDS representative. He worries about planning for my future. And that means not just life insurance, but investments and savings, too.
IDS, not just insurance, not just investments, but a financial plan designed especially for you. When it comes to your money, let us help you do the worrying. IDS, we help people manage money.
Son, these figures will get that bank loan.
Let the figures speak to the bankers, Dad. Your breath.
My breath?
Try Scope. It works.
I'll use my mouthwash. There.
You smell medicine.
My mouthwash fights bad breath.
Like antiseptic, Scope gets your breath clean, plus your breath's minty fresh, not medicine-y.
I'll try it. Clean and fresh.
Scope's a great asset.
Scope fights bad breath. Scope doesn't give medicine breath.
Well, the Philadelphia Eagles were hopeful that this afternoon they could catch the Dallas Cowboys along toward midseason here a little bit flat, and perhaps they did.
Well, it's real tough to stay up on a bit every week, but I guess the biggest play of this ball game, Lindsay, was that block punt. Spike Jones had the punt blocked by Jay Saldy. It's picked up by Charlie Waters. It went in for what proved to be the clinching points. And the Philadelphia Eagle defense, I thought, played a whale of a football game. They kept Dallas at bay. They were on the field, I guess, at least 10 minutes more.
Well, I think the Philadelphia Eagles had an extremely creditable performance, offense and defense, playing what may well be the best team in professional football, the only undefeated team in the National Conference in any case, and only a 6-point differential at the end of the ball game, and the Philadelphia Eagles led for much of the day.
And you know what might hurt the Dallas Cowboys as far as winning is concerned? It looks as if right now that by mid-season, by the midway point, they might have the whole conference locked up as far as a playoff bid is concerned. And sometimes that's good for a team to win it early, and sometimes it's not too good. So we'll have to wait and see about that. But they've got a commanding lead in their conference, and I'll be very interested to see next week is Detroit at Dallas. You and I will be there, so we'll get another look at this great football team.
Of course, the Dallas Cowboys making a run at being a top team in the conference or the top team in football is not exactly new. they've had consistent excellence since they began that franchise.
They sure have, and I think they're a great credit to professional football, the way they've put together their team, the way they've kept together their team, and also the way they put some of the young football players in. Again, I would say that 24 out of the 43 football players that you saw in the Dallas Cowboy uniforms have played in the National Football League 3 years or less, so they're going to be around a long time.
They've done something the championship teams in all sports have done for years. They've brought a little new blood in each year, and they have new faces in there, a little experience coming, so that they don't have a whole lot of people get old all at once.
You know, another thing, we made a point of it, great football teams, sometimes when they don't play up to their capabilities during the year, if they can still come out on top, I think that's a mark and a character of a great football team. And I think you saw this today. They didn't play as good a football game offensively. Had 5 or 6 passes dropped, but defensively they hung in there together. They didn't let Philadelphia do anything offensively. Played a real good game defensively, but I don't think overall that they're probably too happy with themselves. But again, Lindsay, I say great football teams win when they don't play up to their 100%.
Dick Vermeil and his Philadelphia Eagles now last week played a very fine game against the St. Louis Cardinals. They didn't win it. They played a fine game this afternoon and didn't win it. But Dick Vermeil appears to be building a contender with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Well, he doesn't have too much depth, and I think that's going to hurt him. He's got 11 football players out there on defense that play their hearts out. They're good tacklers. That 3-4 defense, I think, has been a good change for Dick Vermeil and the Philadelphia Eagles. They're playing good defensive football, but they're coming up short offensively.
Of course, the Dallas Cowboys knew that if the Philadelphia Eagles went to the air, they'd likely try to get the ball to Harold Carmichael. He came in having caught passes in 71 consecutive games. He had 1 catch today, and he was double covered most all afternoon.
All afternoon, Lindsay. In fact, the touchdown pass was actually the cause of Harold Carmichael being double covered. They had him inside out, and Charles Smith went on the outside for 12 yards, which was the only touchdown the Eagles scored all day.
And so the final score here this afternoon was the Dallas Cowboys 16 and the Philadelphia Eagles 10. A final thought?
Well, the unbeaten Dallas Cowboys, what can you say? I'm ready to see the...
Let's go back to CBS Sports Control.
This has to be one of the best days in New York professional football in a long, long time. Washington suffers an upset at the hands of the New York Giants, and let's see how the New York Jets did against Oakland. Here's Mark Van Egan. He stormed 142 yards with 36 carries, but Richard Todd had the hot hand for the Jets. Jerome Barkham for the touchdown, tied at 7. Stabler going back to perhaps the best tight end in all of football, Dave Casper for the touchdown, 19-26 for Stabler. But still it was Todd. He was up to it. Wesley Walker is going to catch it at the Oakland 45 and go 45 more. 14-13, they miss an extra point. It's going to be very, very big. Oakland up by 1. Jets now at the Oakland 14. Rich Castor gets free for the touchdown. 20-14, Jets back on top. Now it is Todd again. He wants Clark Gaines, his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. He throws for 392 yards. The defending world champions under pressure, and this is why they're on top. Back now to Freddie Biletnikoff for the touchdown, 27-21. Here's the winning strike. Stabler goes to Mike Ciani for the touchdown, 28-27. The Oakland Raiders pull it out. And let's take you around the league and check in on all the scores. What an afternoon. Dallas, many of you watched this game. They stormed from behind. Good effort by the Eagles. 16-10.
This is CBS.